Good evening. Dzrj810am, the voice of the Philippines, proudly brings you the Animal Chronicles with Ana Cabrera. Learn about animal welfare and how you can be an advocate. And now, here's your host, Ana Cabrera.
Everyone, good evening. Welcome to the Animal Chronicles, the voice of the animals here on the Voice of the Philippines, Dzrj810am. Tonight we have a very good topic. I think a topic that will interest most dog owners and also even non-dog owners. I think even those who don't like dogs that much would be interested in this topic because many people find that having a dog-friendly place, if you don't like dogs that much, can be not so convenient thing, especially if the dogs visiting those places where you're at, they're not that well behaved. So, and then for dog lovers like myself and many members of PAWS, we also have issues with people who don't train their dogs that well, giving dog ownership really a bad name. So tonight's topic is really canine good citizenship and what is it? What it is, and our guest for tonight will explain more on that and some maybe practical tips on how you can keep your dogs, you know, the basic things that you've always wanted to ask. We haven't entertained any phone-in questions yet for the show, but during the break, we will try to take a look at the PAWS Facebook page if you have any questions for our guest for tonight. I'll introduce her a bit later, but right now, at this point of the program, I do give some updates from the PAWS Animal Shelter. Last Saturday, we had a dog rescue in between Ateneo and Miriam. There's a creek there, and there was a dog trapped in the creek. Thank you to the person who called it in. The dog was rescued. It wasn't a very easy rescue for us. The dog was in a place where we couldn't even go down to the creek, so everything had to be done with ropes. So the dog was finally rescued, and we named him Dawson after the Dawson's Creek. He was rescued from a creek after all. So he's now doing well at the PAW shelter. If any one of you wants to visit him, see him, we're open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Perhaps you're ready to take in, you're ready to open your heart and your home to a shelter animal, so please do visit us. Some good news, our longest staying shelter dog, Makisig, will finally be adopted. And I hope I don't jinx that by announcing it ahead of time. A very nice person. I hear her first name is Estelita. Miss Estelita, who lives in Cavite. She applied to adopt Makisig and 3 other shelter dogs. She passed the adoption interview with flying colors, but we had to postpone final approval of this adoption until we got to see her Cavite farm because she said the dogs were going to be farm dogs. So we had to postpone any decision and up until we saw the farm. Today, our shelter director, Heidi Guzon, together with one of our volunteers, Annalyn Paraan, went to the farm in Cavite, and they texted me. They were pleased to say that they were very excited by what they saw. The farm is going to be a very, very good home for Makisig, and they got to meet the wonderful people there. So congratulations to Makisig and Miss Estelita. We are looking forward to the day when you pick Makisig up. It will be a big celebration, I think, at the PAWS Animal Shelter. So thank you and congratulations for adopting our longest staying shelter dog. All right, and then tomorrow will be the first investigative hearing of Gerson Senador case. This is the case of the young man who hung a puppy to dry using clothespins, and this was very visible on Facebook, causing a lot of outrage among people. So PAWS filed a criminal case against Mr. Gerson Senador, and we will have our first hearing tomorrow at 9 o'clock a.m. at the Calamba Hall of Justice. At the same time, there's also another case in Las Piñas being heard about a Dalmatian stabbed by a neighbor.